Hi, I'm Reagan.
And I'm Bailey, and you're listening to
Graveyard
Graveyard Gossip.
So, Bailey, it's your story today. What are we talking about?
Psychopaths, Reagan.
Oh,
They are a fun bunch.
Okay.
So I'm going to talk about the story of Wayne Henry Garrison.
Okay.
He was born on August 26, 1959 in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So, like 2 hours away from here.
Mm-hmm.
Local. It was undisclosed what happened to Wayne's parents, so he spent most of his childhood with his grandmother. Her name was Minnie Sperry. She was your regular old
That's
sweet
such a cute name.
small town
Minnie.
grandma. Yeah. When Wayne was about 7 or 8 years old, he begged his grandma, Minnie, to get him a white rabbit.
Oh no.
After
Oh no.
After several weeks of begging, Minnie finally got him the pet. But the next morning, the rabbit's neck was broken.
What was the rabbit's name?
Not a clue. It's undisclosed. Snowball, because it was white. We'll say.
Poor Snowball.
It is reported that a family member beat the tar, is
Mm-hmm.
what Minnie said, out of Wayne after they found out, or after Wayne admitted that he killed the rabbit. But he still, he said it was an accident. He wouldn't fully, admit it. He, didn't believe that what he did was wrong.
Okay.
Okay? And then whenever he was 10, there was an incident with a dog. For all you dog lovers out there, he almost completely severed a dog's head with a knife when he was 10. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna cry.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Absolutely brutal.
What year was this?
This would have been 1961, 1962.
So therapy was not an option.
Not 60. 70.
Again, therapy was just
Still,
not an option for
it was
him.
not an option, no. And then around the same time, he would poke chickens with a really sharp stick until they were almost dead. He wouldn't fully kill them. And again, he wouldn't admit that what he was doing was wrong.
What the heck? So he thought he was just playing.
He thought that they were just messing around, do what country boys do in old Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Goodness.
Yes. Wayne's grandmother, Minnie, actually told police that she felt like a part of his brain knows what he is doing, and the other part won't admit it at all.
Ooh.
He's just split. And then when Wayne was 14 years old, he was at his 4-year-old cousin, Dana Dean's house, and they were playfully roughhousing. Okay. And at one point, he wrapped a cloth around her mouth and around her neck, knotted the cloth, and then applied pressure. But they're playfully roughhousing. Keep that in mind, okay? And then Wayne states that he left the room. When he came back, Dana wasn't breathing anymore.
So she died.
4 years old.
She died.
Yes. 4 years old. He's 14. Playfully roughhousing.
Oh, he knew better.
He 100% knew better.
Yeah.
Okay. He knew better so much that he put her body in a garbage bag and dragged it into the crawl space underneath the house so he wouldn't get in trouble.
Hang on, let me tell him to be quiet.
Okay. He's so loud. I've never heard him talk so much.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
No, he said sorry. I'm not apologizing for him.
Wayne did attest to killing Dana after her body was found, and he was committed to a state hospital in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh, God. Thanks
Yes.
somebody for that.
He was only there for about 2.5 years, though. Total. Okay? Get this. A retired Tulsa police officer that was working Dana's case kept making comments about how Wayne showed literally no remorse for Dana's death. He just kept saying that it was an accident. They were playing roughhousing and it wasn't his fault. But Larry Johnson, the retired Tulsa police officer, said that Dana had bite marks and abrasions all over her body.
Post-mortem or like when she was alive?
When she was alive.
And she was only 4?
4.
Holy shit. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Those poor police officers. I mean, Dana too, obviously. But imagine like walking into that shit. Or like the autopsy tech, you know, like dealing with that. That's fucking
and trying to
crazy.
like explain this, like this 14-year-old.
And the kid's just like, we're roughhousing. What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
There's
I bet her a little bit. The same year, okay, he's committed to this state hospital in Tulsa, but the same year he's on a pass from the hospital, and he was home for a couple of days with his grandma, trying to slowly get reacquainted back into society, even though he was still going to spend about 2.5 years at the state hospital, when his 3-year-old neighbor, Craig Neal, disappeared. Wayne told the police he had played a game of hide and seek with Craig and wasn't sure what happened to him. He just never found him.
Oh no.
Supposedly. After some time later in the day, Wayne confessed to smothering Craig, whose body was then found beneath the house.
Again. Okay. Find a new hiding spot.
Trigger warning.
Sorry.
Wayne used a rusty kitchen knife to cut off Craig's genitalia. And it is said that Wayne actually ate Craig's genitalia because it was never found. 3 years old.
What a fucking sicko.
It's
oh my
nasty.
god.
Nasty. 14 years old and you're doing this shit. Okay? Yeah.
Holy fuck. Okay.
Wayne pleaded guilty to second-degree manslaughter and was sentenced to 4 years in prison. Score police officers.
That's it?
That's it. 4 years. This is the 70s.
He mutilated a baby.
Yeah.
A baby. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Wow. What the fuck? I mean, good on them for catching them, but fuck the legal system, especially the
it should have been like
Oklahoma legal system.
Life, because this was baby number 2.
Yeah.
That he killed. Art Fleek, that was Wayne's public defender. Wayne's case was Art's very first case being a public defender. Save that information in the back of your head for later. When Wayne was released after serving time for Craig's death, Art helped Wayne enroll in high school at age 19. It's about how old Wayne was whenever he was released from prison. Art states that one night Wayne called and said he was extremely sad because he had a date to senior prom. But when he showed up to pick up his date, the girl's dad came outside with a shotgun and threatened to kill Wayne because he had found out what Wayne did as a child. Wayne felt like he shouldn't be words. Wow, disappeared.
You know, I know what word you're thinking of.
It just won't come out.
But I don't,
Edit that out, please.
It will be. Not victimized.
It's not. What is the other word?
It's not scrutinized either.
Villainized? What is that word,
Like,
Reagan?
remembered? No, like,
Wayne felt like he shouldn't continue to be punished for the things that he did as a child. In 1989, Wayne was with 13-year-old Justin Wiles at Chopper's Body Shop in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
that's a funny name.
Justin and Wayne met. They befriended each other through the Boy Scouts. Wayne would go to the Boy Scouts campground and watch the little boys.
Ew.
Eventually, he was arrested one time for trespassing because he was banned from the Boy Scouts property. But Justin, the 13-year-old, and Wayne, he would have been like 30 at this point, roughly, were friends. So 4 days after Justin is seen with Wayne at Chopper's Body Shop, his body is found at Bixhoma Lake, completely dismembered. Guess what's missing? His genitalia. Again.
Stop letting this fucker out of prison.
Like,
What the fuck?
he never stays. It's a theme. Please hold.
Oh my gosh.
Whenever they were doing investigation for Justin's murder, they searched Wayne's home and they found several medical books that had marked pages of medical dismemberment. So the lines on Justin's body were very like surgically accurate, very clean cut. So they had a hunch that Wayne did this. A month after Justin's body was found, Wayne moved to North Carolina with his wife and son.
Oh, he's married now.
Some crazy bitch married him in 85. 1985.
OSCN was a thing.
Yes, it would have been. They were paper documents, but they were there. Yes. So moved to Charlotte, North Carolina with his wife and son.
They were paper documents.
The Tulsa police still suspected that Wayne was the one that killed Justin, but they didn't have any hard, concrete evidence yet. Until 1999, Justin's death is still a cold case. And there is one police officer that just cannot get his mind off of this case. So they're looking over old photos from the crime scene, pictures of Wayne from the day that Justin's body was found, and Wayne has a bite mark on his arm. So
that's so sad.
The Tulsa police asked Justin's parents if they could exhume his body and get a mold of his teeth to see if it matches the teeth marks in the picture. Because they were exhuming Justin's body, the Tulsa Police Department paid for a whole new casket for the family because Justin's casket had rotted and rusted and everything, which was really, really great because that's just absolutely horrible to have to dig up your 13-year-old child. So they did all that, and it comes back that the teeth marks from Justin in the picture of Wayne are a match.
So they got him.
They got him, but during this, from 1989 to 1999, Wayne had been arrested in North Carolina because he had drugged and kidnapped an 11-year-old boy.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh my god. Keep pedophiles in fucking prison. What the fuck?
Wayne had convinced this 11-year-old child to run away, so he was going to keep the 11-year-old in his shop, basically in his backyard, until nighttime, and then he would bring the child inside the house. The child's outside in the shop all day. Nighttime comes around, and the child explained to the police that
he survived.
He survived. He's alive. He's well. Don't know about his mental state right now.
Okay.
Wayne takes this child to his master bathroom, and he had shelves above his bathtub that he had removed from the wall and cut a little 2-foot crawl space and started to stuff this child's body in there to hide. Quotation marks around hide for those who aren't watching. The child would not stop screaming and crying, so Wayne gave the child 2 red capsules and then put him in sleeper hold to calm him down. So the police get word from the parents that this child hasn't come home and they're worried. This is Wayne's neighbor. So guess who the police go to fucking first? They tell Wayne, this child is missing. These are the repercussions if we find out that you were involved because we know about your past. We need this child found. So 2 hours later, Wayne calls the Charlotte, North Carolina Police Department and tells them that he found the child. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Hey, I just mysteriously found him after y'all told me that there would be serious repercussions.
Wayne was so crazy that he walked up to each police officer that was there to pick up the child and said he was so grateful that God brought him back the child and found him safe.
What a fucking sicko. Oh my god.
So at the police department,
Ooh, I just know those police officers' bloods were like, fuck you.
boiling.
Yeah.
Boiling. At the police department, Wayne is there. This child is there. His name was never disclosed. In case anybody was wondering, it was not disclosed. Great. Good. The police are trying to get a statement from the child, but he's so drugged out of his mind that he can hardly stay awake. After the drugs leave his system, the next day, Wayne is again at the police station, like trying to like keep an eye on the child basically, and he's telling the police exactly what happened. He stayed in the outhouse. He took his brother's blanket that has his initials on it. There were candy wrappers all over the shop and everything. The police were able to get a search warrant to go in and see this 2-foot hole that Wayne had cut out for this child to be stuck into. So this is like 1982 when this happens, or not 82, 92. So he is arrested, goes to prison for 7 years. He gets out on October 22nd, 1999, and the North Carolina Special Investigations Unit arrests Wayne whenever he is coming out of prison in North Carolina and hold him to be transferred to Tulsa, Oklahoma, because he was arrested for the death of Justin, the 13-year-old from 10 years prior. They had finally got him, and they did not want him to see the light of day.
Okay. Yeah. So when the police officers were looking at like the bite marks and everything like that, while that was all going on, they were investigating it. This stuff.
This was happening too.
Okay.
Yes. He stayed busy. Let me tell you. He was going. So he's arrested. The police officers in Tulsa kept telling him, you are not going to see the light of day ever again for all these children that you've killed, hurt, murdered, mutilated, everything. He goes back. He still does not plead guilty to Justin's murder. He just still says that it wasn't him and he's being framed. Art Fleek, Wayne's public defender, says it was a coincidence that Justin just so happened to be another child that died in Wayne's neighborhood when he lived in Tulsa. Obviously, a jury did not believe that. So
I understand. Like, as a public defender, it's your job. You
yeah,
know, I get it.
No.
Mm-mm.
So, in 2002, Wayne Garrison died of lethal injection in Tulsa, Oklahoma. One more pedophile off the street.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah. Like, the dismemberment, the cannibalism, especially that part of the body.
I wonder if he was charged with cannibalism.
So it wasn't.
Isn't that like a charge?
It wasn't listed. They just kept getting him for manslaughter. I'm sure cannibalism is charged. It has to be illegal, right?
Be something, yeah.
Because that'd be fucking nasty if it wasn't illegal. I should be eating your fingers right now. Nuggets.
Holy shit, that's crazy. Why are all the crazy men coming out of Tulsa, Oklahoma?
I don't know.
Well, mine was a woman, but
what's going on up there?
I don't know, man. Something's in the air, I guess.
Like, Wayne had to be just a straight up psychopath.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, from
feeling no remorse, not admitting like to any like he didn't think like what he did was wrong.
He's probably more of a sociopath than a psychopath. Like just having like literally no feelings towards it, just being like, what? Like I killed him.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Him and Snowball.
That poor bunny.
Poor Snowball.
I just get that dog.
Oh,
Like its neck.
that's so sad. Oh my god. The kids too.
The kids, of course.
Yes.
This is about
Yes,
the kids.
This is about the kids.
I'm just a big animal
As an
lover.
animal lover, my heart hurts very, very bad. Wow, that's crazy.
So,
That was a good story, Bailey.
thanks,
That was a
Reagan.
really good story.
Just make sure you're watching out for them neighbors, okay?
Yeah. We won't be going to Tulsa anytime soon.
Okay.
Well, we'll be going in December.
we are going in December for Christmas, actually, so let's be careful while we're there. My last thing that I cannot get over, when I was reading it, I was like, what the actual fuck? That's not the most important. It's a little side piece. A crazy bitch getting married to him in 1985.
Not only getting married, but having a child.
Like, did he do anything to this child? Don't know. Nothing's reported.
I don't know. But
Like-
it seems like most like serial killers and stuff though that like do have family or like don't harm them in
Because,
any
yeah,
way.
he didn't do anything to his grandma, Minnie. She died of natural causes. It's undisclosed what happened to his parents, but he would have been, I hope he would have been too young to do anything to his parents.
I don't know. He's like fucking killing bunnies at 10 or dogs at 10.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Well,
So that is it for today.
that's insane.
Take that with you,
Yeah, thank you for that.
Be
Right
safe.
before bed.
of course. Yeah. Sweet dreams. All right, guys. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. Let us know if there's any stories you want to hear about. Bye.
Bye. We need to figure out an outro.
Yeah, because that kind of sucked.
I feel like that was very like blunt. The outro. That's fucking crazy.
That's what I want to watch for dinner, I thought.